In his book, The Idea of Justice, an eminent economist, Amartya Sen stated, I quote, "What moves us reasonably enough is not the realization that the world falls short of being completely just, which few of us expect, but that there are clearly remediable injustices around us which we want to eliminate." I unquote. My warm greetings to everyone. I am Mitali Khatri, a BA LL.B student of Symbiosis Law School, Noida. I would like to present my views on the topic Free Legal Aid, Challenges and Solutions. Charles C. Montesquieu, a famous political philosopher, stated, I quote, "In the state of nature, all men are born equal, but they cannot continue in this equality. Society makes them lose it, and they recover it only by the protection of laws." I unquote. Therefore, protection of laws is very much essential, and one of the means to ensure this is by providing free legal aid services to those sections of our society which are not able to access justice due to poverty, illiteracy, etc. First of all, let us know about the term legal aid. In general, the meaning of legal aid is providing legal assistance or other similar assistance to those sections of our society which are not able to enforce their legal rights through legal processes on their own. If we look at the history of this concept, we can see that in 40th paragraph of Magna Carta, it is stated, I quote, "To no one will we sell, to no one will we deny or delay right or justice." I unquote. Also, in European Convention on Protection of Human Rights and UN Conference for Prevention of Crime and Treatment of Offenders, and in various other similar conferences and conventions, this concept was touched upon. And right now we are having Legal Services Authorities Act, which deals with this aspect. But after having so many policies, so many laws, still the poor Indians are not able to benefit from it at all. At this point, I remember a quote of former Attorney General of US, Robert Kennedy. I quote him, "The poor man looks upon law as an enemy, not as a friend. For him, the law is always taking something away." I unquote. Also, we can see that in jails there are many prisoners who have not even began their trials. At this position, where millions of poor Indians are unable to access justice and are ignorant of their rights, it is nothing but a mere shame for us. Therefore, it is necessary that legal aid provisions are properly implemented, and therefore the provisions of legal aid services brings before us a very big challenge so that justice is ensured to each and every section of our society. Now let us look at some other challenges. For example, the lawyers which are provided by the legal aid institutions, they are not efficient enough. They do not represent their clients faithfully. Sometimes they ask for more fees from their clients even after getting fees from legal aid institutions. This is because of financial constraints. Because the fees which is provided to those lawyers by legal aid institutions is not sufficient to meet even their basic incidental expenses. And at this situation, it is necessary that the administrators of justice, even all of us, keep our eyes wide open and make sure that the poor and other deprived sections of our society stand at par with other sections of our society. Now, what can be probable solutions to these challenges? First and the most important, the poor and the deprived sections should be made aware of their rights. They should be told about the provisions of free legal aid services. Then the lawyers which are provided by the legal aid institutions, they should be well and regularly trained. The government should try to increase the compensations for these lawyers. The websites of various legal services authorities should be regularly updated. And proper and effective mechanisms should be evolved so that each and every application is looked at, each and every grievance is catered, and so that solutions can be found out for those people who are still not satisfied with the services. In a nutshell, I would like to say that the provisions of free legal aid services are very much essential so that the democratic character of India is kept intact and so that we walk on the path of rule of law which is one of the main aims of our Indian legal system. At last, I would like to quote social reformer Frederick Douglass. I quote him, "Where justice is denied, where poverty is enforced, where ignorance prevails, and where any one class is made to feel that society is an organized conspiracy to oppress, rob, and degrade them, neither persons nor property will be safe." I unquote. Therefore, let us all work together and make sure that the provisions of free legal aid services becomes a great success and a true reality. Thank you so much.